throats.
I'd like to call to order this regularly scheduled meeting of the Kildare Hill Board of Commissioners. Excited to have some special people in the audience tonight, and let's get started with the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
So I'd like to take a few moments to have a bit of silence to think of all the folks who are not having a good day today, or are suffering, or have had some loss recently. But have those folks in your thoughts as we take a moment. Thanks. Thank you. Board members have an agenda in front of you, and you've had a few days to look at it. What are your thoughts?
Here, I'll make a motion that we approve the agenda.
I'll second that motion.
We have a budget for our agenda. No. We have a motion for a motion and a second to approve the agenda. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, please indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Or aye. Aye or aye. All opposed, nay. Motion carries. First item of business, of course, is public comment. Everybody here knows these rules. 3 minutes for an individual, 5 minutes if you represent a group. Let us know who you are and where you live. Would anybody like to speak in public comment? Anybody sign up in advance? No. All right, I'll just give them a few more seconds in case they're on the fence. All right, but we'll close public comment and move right along. No need to have a response to public comment, so we have some great presentations this evening. The first of which is for Jerry Froelich. I will take a few moments to tell you a little bit about Jerry. There are a few times in the life of a town when someone makes a long-lasting imprint, an indelible mark on the community. This evening, we honor one of those rare individuals. Jerry Froelich has exemplified a lifetime of service here in Kildare Hills and the entire Outer Banks community. He served on the planning board, as well as our street improvement and special projects committee. In fact, Jerry has been integral to our town's infrastructure. He's participated in multiple street inspections along with our staff, which are conducted every 5 years, and assess every foot of our roadways. It's a big job. He also served as a longtime member of our Firefighter Relief Fund board. He and his wife Gail have been members of our fire auxiliary for over 20 years. Jerry was also integral in creating Trash Attack, our community cleanup event, and also influenced the development of our town's twice-a-year bulk trash collection, which everybody appreciates.
This is the other side of it.
That's right. Never done in isolation, it's a team effort, but yes. Our board is honored to take this moment to recognize such a dedicated public servant as Jerry. Got a little gifty for you here, and
Got some goodies.
Michael's not here, but some photos with
Actually, we have,
taking photos for
Michael,
us.
stand in.
My escape route.
I know, sorry,
I'm gonna go around this way.
we really
Probably better.
squares you up there.
I'm gonna take a quick photo. If that's all right.
Yes?
Should I share things in here? Because I don't know what all's in here. I've got some goodies for you.
Oh, good. Well, thank you so much.
Well, we'll just put that here and take a photo. How about that?
Oh, yeah.
Wanna do that?
Uh-huh.
All right.
Thank you. There we go.
Super.
Well, I'm going to say this in very few words. It's been a privilege to serve the town. And I'm only one of probably thousands of people because they're here. They've done things for many, many, many years. when we were talking about the trash attack before, and on the first one, they picked up so many items of discarding that they had to get 2 damn trucks to get it out of the town and take it over to the dump on the other side of the water. And other people have done a lot more, or at least along with me, my good friends Mike in the back and my friend Howard in the front. And so, thank you. I appreciate it. Y'all wouldn't mind if I leave, because I've had a little bit of problems lately, and it's hard for me to hang around too long.
Go right ahead.
Thank you for coming.
He's a neat guy.
On his ride.
Comes also.
You're right. Good, thank you. You gonna get the name right? Thank you.
Seem to have a mouthful of marbles every now and then. But I won't mess up alimony, no, alimony. Everybody calls her alimony. Our next presentation is about James Chip Alimony and Colleen Alimony. We take time this evening to honor our power couple of KDH of Kildable Hills, Chip Alimony and Colleen Alimony.
Just say Colleen.
I really,
Just say Colleen. It's
Colleen,
There you go.
have dedicated years of service to our town. Chip has been a longtime member of our planning board and has served as the planning board's representative on the Community Appearance Commission. Colleen served on our Dangerous Animal Appeals Board and also established the very successful Community Watch program just a few years ago. Chip and Colleen have been tireless advocates for the town. As they transition their new lives to Maryland, they go with the knowledge that they will be greatly missed and that their service to our community will not be forgotten. Thank you so much for all you've done.
Thanks, y'all.
That's a big ribbon.
Thank you.
Ooh, I like stuff with a big ribbon.
Stuff with a big ribbon.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
COVID
And
hug.
if we're gonna take a picture, can you guys come stand?
Come up.
Come up. Get close. You don't have to come around.
For a minute.
Just do something.
Come around.
Thank
I'll have a video without you. Thank you.
you. Thanks for your willingness to serve.
Hey there.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Seriously, I love you.
You didn't butcher it as bad as Siri does.
No, Siri's terrible. Okay, everybody ready? Say KDH. KDH.
Perfect, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, get up.
You know,
Get up.
I won't go to the podium and use my 10 minutes. I just want to take a moment to thank everyone for all that you do for this town. We first got involved in the town of Kildable Hills when Lowe's came and knocked in, and we didn't understand how it happened. So we started to look and ask questions. And the more we learned, the more fascinating it became, the more irritating it became, the more angry we became. And we got to know the staff of this town intimately, between the planning department, the board of commissioners, you, Debbie, the admin folks. I mean, we were here all the time, every day, asking for minutes, asking for copies of emails, and we were, I know, a major pain in the butt. The reason why we continued to stay involved was because we were at a public forum once and a commissioner challenged my husband and said, well, if you don't like the way things go, why don't you vote us out? So we did. If there's ever a testament that one person can't make a difference, this is it. My husband took the reins. We, gathered some really great candidates, Sheila Davies, who was our mayor twice, and Randy Rubottom at the time, Randy Head now, and Mike Hogan. I mean, you guys did it. You made big changes really, really fast, and I am just thrilled that we could have been a part of it. The time that I've spent serving the town of Kill Devil Hills is something that I'm really proud of. And it's hard to leave because I really do feel like you guys are all family. So thank you so much for all that you do and your willingness to serve. And I'm still watching, so don't try to get all crazy thinking that I'm gone and not going to say anything. I got my eye on you, but thank you all. Thank you all very much.
Yes, there you see the prototype of active citizen right there. Yeah, we're all part of the same team. And somebody should send a memo up to Maryland to let them know what they're getting into. Watch out, here they come. But thank you again for all you've done with us, and for us. Alrighty, our next item of business, no old business I assume, is new business. We've got some appointments to make on the Historic Landmarks Commission. We have a memo, and the two members, I believe, whose terms are expiring are interested in reappointment. So unless you all had some other ideas, we're looking for motion in that direction.
I would move that we appoint Dylan Hankins and Andy Harrell to the Historic Landmark Commission.
Sure, I'll second that.
Excellent. We have a motion and a second on the floor. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, please indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, nay? Motion carries. Congratulations and thank you to those two members of the commission. Committee reports.
Yes, I'd like to invite Sue Kelly to take us all up on the good work that the Community Appearance Commission is doing.
It's that time of year. Town is looking beautiful. Thank you.
Thank
I know you're
everybody.
coming for me. Yeah, keep it up.
Thank everybody who's responsible for that. Sue Kelly, 211 Sea Village Lane, on behalf of the Community Appearance Commission. Don't have a whole big report because we're in a hiatus, obviously, July and August. We won't meet again until September. But I thought I would mention again the Community Appearance Awards, which we'll be acting on when we come back together in the fall. And welcome suggestions. We give an award for the best appearance business. Churches are included in that. We give an award for the most improved since the previous award, which was 2 years ago. And then we give one for the best non-standalone business. The first two are standalones, and the last one is for something that's in the middle of a strip mall or group of buildings. And I thought I'd just very quickly mention what we're looking for in this award, the criteria. Architecture, compatible to the beach, Outer Banks style, whatever that is. Harmony with surroundings, landscaping, native plants, we look for those kinds of things. We want the building to be in good repair. We want the sign to be appropriate and in good repair. Landscaping, that ends up being a big part of it, because that's what you see when you look at these places. And as is obvious, we're not doing anything about the inside, we're just looking at the outside of these buildings. So landscaping is very important. Lighting, appropriate lighting, attractive lighting, useful lighting we're looking for. General maintenance and cleanliness. Don't want to see a lot of trash, don't want to see a lot of stuff blowing around in the parking lot. Parking, sufficient, well-organized parking. Another piece of that is egress and ingress, I guess are the two words. How easy it is to get in and out, which goes along with the parking situation. Amenities, and that might be something like picnic tables if appropriate, or benches, or even a place for children to play. And any kinds of off-site impressions, improvements, ditches, swales, right-of-way being tidy. Those are the kinds of things we're looking for. So we do, again, appreciate any suggestions, and then we can then bring them together to the Community Appearance Commission and work on this. And thanks to the folks like Terry who got this started back in the day, and the CAC is happy to have revived it. And I think that our business people really appreciate the awards. I think it means something to them. Thank you.
Good work. Appreciate all your hard work there. Looking forward to seeing how that progress goes. Any other committee reports
I have a, board of tourism meeting on Thursday.
coming up on Thursday?
Presentation.
Exciting to see they're taking a vote on it, or they already taken a vote? I think that's coming up, isn't it?
It's coming up, I think this is just presenting what came up. This is sort of the rendering, if it's the rendering to present to NAGSHEAD and work with NAGSHEAD on increasing the building size. Step one.
It's neat to see how they integrated the new property they have adjacent.
Yes, and to leave a little bit of that, and also to incorporate some sporting event space, which would be nice.
Good looking stuff there.
Yeah, it is. I have a few concerns, but probably.
There's a lot of stakeholders, lots of
Yeah,
ideas,
right.
challenging thing to move
Right,
down the field.
and it brings a lot of challenges, so
Yeah, a lot of wider range.
hopefully a lot of questions will be answered on Thursday.
Well, we appreciate you being there to look out for our interests.
Very much, yeah.
We have a streets meeting on the 27th,
Okay.
so not this month. We'll go on to that.
Super.
I have no committee.
Committees.
Well, you know, it might be interesting to have Cameron give us just a little update on Meekins. There's been some activity up there.
Yeah.
I've seen
What's
some.
going
That'd be
on
great.
there?
Yeah, so right now you're seeing the first phase, most of the civil work, parking lot, sidewalks, some of our rough grading is already underway. So making good progress. Should start looking like something pretty soon. So early fall, we'll be really working towards more of the building and playground and splash pad and all that fun stuff.
Good
So
deal.
it's moving along and seeing progress, and yeah, the goal is to have everything open and done by next summer. So that's the goal. So keep making progress.
Super. Thanks for the update.
Looking good.
Yeah, for the
A lot
good.
of activity up there.
Get some before and after pictures one of these days.
We've got a lot.
I mean, I'm sure Cameron's got it well documented.
We do.
Yeah, always like to celebrate that progress. It's gonna be really nice when it gets completed. All right, that was all our committee reports. Then we'll move on to commissioner's agenda. Anybody like to start?
Nothing for me.
Jeez, you guys are making it easy on me. Mayor's agenda, real quick, while we're talking about projects. I happened to, on an old email this afternoon, just happenstance, there was a fence that needed to be repaired on the sound side, I wanna say 3rd Street maybe? Yeah. Does that ring a bell at all?
Yeah.
They're waiting for a bid or something the last checked in.
Yeah, Building and Grounds has fixed the split rail fence on,
Oh, yeah.
on our portion.
Okay,
That the complaint was about.
okay, super.
That was fixed some time back.
I figure it had been taken care of, but I just.
Yeah, it was a split rail fence that just had been damaged and it was in rough shape. And there was a question about the adjacent property's fence as well,
But that was legit.
and I think that was addressed, so, yeah.
Cool, you know, reply back to the constituents, everything got taken care of. As you saw in the packet, I've got a resolution here for receiving federal funds under the American Rescue Plan Act. This act is the federal money that comes in, it's like $1.9 trillion through the states, and they're asking us, and the finance department is asking us to approve this resolution that you see on page 2 there. It allows us to benefit from these funds. It basically just says we're gonna follow the rules. That's the short version of it, right? You know, we wanna say publicly that you have rules, you follow the rules. Thank you for the money, we appreciate it. So if that is, you all agree with me on that one, we are, a motion would be in order for its adoption.
I'll make a motion to approve the resolution for the adoption of the ARP.
That'll do, as presented, yes. We have a motion on the floor. Is there a second?
I'll second that.
A second. And any further discussion? All right, hearing none, all in favor, please indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, nay? Motion carries unanimously. Thank you all for doing that. I think that's all I've got. Next item is the town manager's agenda.
Just want to remind everyone that our market starts next week. Very excited. Please come out. We have some really neat things going on, and looking forward to it. Please join us.
That's right, it's gonna be every Tuesday from 10 to 2 p.m., starting on the 20th, which is just about a week away.
Tomorrow.
So yeah, week from tomorrow, right? So we'll have food trucks and music, no music.
Yes, there is a musician that specifically appeals to children music. Maybe you could come over with your little group and so forth. And at the first market next Tuesday, we're gonna have complimentary, is it hot dogs and hamburgers or just?
Yeah, it's both.
Okay.
Yep.
Just as a, little something. I don't know that we have a food truck for that event yet. So there will be some food at no charge.
Very nice. So to kick it off,
And I've got one thing to add, Mayor Commissioners. I think you'll see this week, very soon, Rachel getting out on the web, on our Facebook and Instagram page, so if everybody can keep that in mind and share it, and keep spreading the word, because we have a lot of vendors that are very excited for this event to happen, so anything we can do to spread the word, should be a fun day.
yeah, definitely, we'll definitely be all out there trying to help out, get the word out. Best marketing is word of mouth anyway.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
And free food.
And free food. People love free food. And anything that kids can do, it's
Yeah.
always a good
Yes.
get, right? That's right. Yeah. And we're a little 5 minutes ago, now they're big. Next item is the town attorney's agenda.
Nothing for me,
Is it busy in other parts of the county, are you?
I guess. Or other counties.
Other county, that's right, other county. Well, we'll be interested to see how that one plays out. The next item is our consent agenda. We've got a couple things on there.
Yes, sir. The first item is the minutes from the June 23rd, 2021 Board of Commissioners meeting, the monthly report from May 2021, and the budget amendment transferring grant funds and fund balance to be used for North Shore's sound side access and Beaconsfield improvements. This budget amendment basically moves the money from last year's fiscal year to this year's fiscal year for the expenditures. And staff would recommend the consent agenda approved as presented.
All right,
So moved.
there we go.
Second?
And a second. Guess we're gonna be pros at this. All right, any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, please indicate by saying aye.
Thank
Any
you.
opposed, nay? Motion carries. Thank you. So, we appreciate you all for sticking around this long. I assume that's because you're ready to make a big speech and public comment. You know? All right, well, one more chance for public comment? All right, hearing none, we will close public comment and move for response. So, that moves us to the last line item. That was, 29 minutes.
I'll make
a delayed start.
Mayor, I'll make a motion.
Excellent, we have a motion for adjournment. And double second, but it's really a good motion. All in favor, please indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
We are adjourned, thank you all.
Yeah, we're,
Thank you.